And it's the Bucks to start out. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Johnson. And it's Robertson in at the point.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Jordan. It's hauled in by Giannis. Pass to Robertson to the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the night. Jordan kicks to Anderson. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Robertson passes to Johnson. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar up top. And he banks in the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got his third basket of the night.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Las Vegas. 4-point game. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Got a piece of it. Jordan with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Jordan dishes to Anderson. Pass to Ewing. Robertson with the steal. Abdul-Jabbar finds Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Robertson passes to Johnson. Good on the bucket.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
And here's Anderson. Outside Jordan. Over Johnson. Jordan can't get it to go. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Las Vegas' head coach. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. So it's Las Vegas now. They trail by 9 points. Anderson passes to Hill. To halt the run. Pass to Ewing. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Anthony. That shot misses. Great D that time from Giannis.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Hill against Giannis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now here's Anderson. He has yet to score. Ewing kicks to Anderson. And it's Anthony, top of the key. Over Giannis. Las Vegas again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Loads it up for Giannis. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Las Vegas calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
Iverson's checked in for Las Vegas. And it's Anderson with the ball for Las Vegas. A 12-point game. Iverson against Johnson. And that one's good, Iverson.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Anderson kicks to Iverson. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Robertson. Outside for Robinson. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Jordan. Anderson outside. Outside Hill. Here's Iverson. Misses off the left iron. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 19-4 run. Now here's Robertson. Giannis outside. Driving to the basket. Outside for Robinson. No good on the triple.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Iverson dishes to Anderson. And Hill has it in the corner. Iverson outside. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Just his first attempt. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Robertson. Robertson's got 5 assists in the game. Las Vegas trails by 15. Jordan looking it over. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Now here's Robertson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. Hill with some nice D. And here's Las Vegas. On the wing, Iverson. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Robertson. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Robertson's got 5 now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Drops in the breakaway layup. He's got 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
So for Las Vegas, now checked in for Jordan. Porzingis comes in for Allen Iverson. And it's Maravich in for Anderson. Milwaukee also making some changes. Dandridge, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Moncrief in for Johnson. Now, here is Maravich. That one good for 2.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Milwaukee leading by 17. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here is Hill, following the basket by Giannis. Hill left side. Maravich the pass to Yao. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. I have to foul him when he's that close.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
The shot by Robertson, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Hill. Inside. It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Las Vegas trails by 20. Outside Anthony. On the wing, Hill. Moncrief defending. And here is Anthony. Back to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. And here's Maravich for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Maravich has got 5.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game. And finding that one from deep.
Here's Dandridge. Still yet to score.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here is Maravich. 19-point game. Pass to Hill. Back to Maravich. All sorts of time. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Moncrief El Cid with it. Over Hill. Moncrief's shot is off. Maravich the pass to Hill. Back to Maravich. Yao with the screen on Robertson. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Porzingis. Here's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Las Vegas trails by 17. Grant Hill on the wing. Dandridge defending. Outside, Maravich. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. A three from Porzingis. The rebound by the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Kick out to Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Moncrief's shot is off.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Maravich. Poked away. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Out to Moncrief. The three. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Bucks. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Dandridge is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Moncrief. Then it's Michael Redd. And it's Baker in at the 5 down low. Anderson passes to Oden. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
A thunderous jam from Oden. The guy has a lot of
power. Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to Redd. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half? And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Here's Moncrief. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Oden, a screen on Moncrief. Moncrief against Anderson. Pocket 6. The try by Iverson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And that one is stuffed right through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. So it's Las Vegas now. Now Anderson. Allen Iverson on the way. Guarded by Redd. Iverson, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Dandridge for the 3. Here's Baker. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Redd passes to Middleton. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And the shot goes down.
changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Red. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point.
Demonstrating some power right there. Love whenever Baker just throws it down with force.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Iverson outside. It's tipped. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Starks kicks to Ewing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three. The rebound by Baker. Milwaukee in total control. Pass to Moncrief. Puts up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Moncrief's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Mutombo is screen on Moncrief. Moncrief against Starks. Fires the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Dandridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton against Hill. Dandridge with the screen on Hill. Now here's Moncrief. Shoots over Starks. And the shot falls short this time. Jim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
It's deflected and stolen by Jordan. Hill looking around, driving inside. Picked off in midair. Hill against Dandridge. And here's Moncrief. So the wing on the left. Middleton outside. Bucks passing it around. Dandridge passes to Moncrief. 5 to shoot. Here's Dandridge. Ewing defending. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
To the inside to end the cold streak. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Pass to Red. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
What body control with a defender right in his face. You can't do it any better than that.
So it's Las Vegas now. Here Starks. Michael Jordan on the wing. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So for Las Vegas, Anthony's checked in for Mutombo. Russell Westbrook comes in for Hill. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for John Starks. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Baker with the bucket.
You know, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Westbrook with it. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Dandridge passes to Moncrief. Right wing. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Moncrief the pass to Baker, and he bangs it home with one hand.
When Baker's going to work like this is when he is at his best. Outstanding at remaining aggressive offensively.
Now Iverson. Jordan outside. Over Middleton. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Dandridge. Right against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ewing outside. Here's Jordan. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here is Red. Pass to Moncrief. Now here is Red. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Las Vegas. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
To the inside. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Milwaukee in total control. Inside. Baker kicks to Middleton. Pass to Red. And here's Moncrief. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
First one falls for him. So for Las Vegas, Grant Hill, he's checked in for Westbrook. And it's Anderson in for Allen Iverson. Cummings, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Chris Middleton. Moncrief hits them both. And here's Anderson. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Outside Anthony. Floats it up for Hill. It's tipped. Red with the steal. Holiday looking over the floor. Michael Red on the wing. Covered by Anthony. There's Baker. Red outside. Hill pulls it in.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Outside Jordan. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Moncrief. To the paint. Here's Cummings. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for the Bucks, Terry Cummings. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Dandridge comes in for Drew Holiday. Good on both. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Anderson passes to Hill. Anderson outside. Got a piece of it. Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Jordan against Dandridge. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Jordan against Dandridge. Pass to Ewing. Misses the baby hook. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Al LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.